the bully suddenly pushed Jack into the water. He held him under the water for nearly 30 seconds. Jack was breathing heavily as he came back to the surface. The bully even threw Jack's binoculars into the water, which sent Jack into a furious rage. He grabbed a stick and struck the bully until he fell to the ground. Then Jack rushed into the lake to retrieve his binoculars, but the water was too deep. He had to return to the shore, but the bully still had not woken up. Jack, seized by panic, ran away, but he could not go home, because a few days earlier, his mother had left them to go on a trip, and the house keys had disappeared. She had gone to a shop, bought a hamburger with all her savings, then hid in a parking lot, opened an abandoned car, and spent the night there. The next day, Jack went to the neighbors to pick up his brother, but they did not know where to go. Jack had no choice but to take him to the bar where his mother used to hang out. The staff explained that his mother had not come for a week. She was no longer answering her phone. In the evening back at home, nothing had changed. His brother even fell asleep on a street bench. Jack woke him up and took him to the car to spend the night, but this time, the owner of the car returned. The two children ran away. Jack was even slapped by the owner. In the morning they were starving. Jack sent his brother to look for free candy in a cafe. That was how they got a small breakfast. After that, they wandered around a shopping mall. Jack noticed binoculars similar to the ones that had fallen into the lake, but the cheapest model cost 50 euros, and he had no money. He quietly tore off the price tag and hid the binoculars under his coat. As he was leaving the store, he tried to stay calm, but he suddenly remembered that his brother was still inside. Jack panicked and ran back to look for his brother, but he ran straight into an employee who was looking for him. Jack ran with all his strength. With a quick movement, he slipped under the barrier and waited in a corner for the employee to go back inside. He took advantage of this to sneak in through another door and look for his brother, but even when the shopping mall closed, he found no trace of him. Jack, terrified, wanted to go home to look for his mother, but when he arrived, he found his brother asleep in front of the door. His mother still had not returned. Jack, powerless, left a note for her in the mailbox. Not knowing what else to do, Jack turned to his mother's ex-boyfriend. This kind man gave them something to eat and helped leave a message for their mother. But once night fell, the mother still did not respond. The man did not want to take care of them, and the two children were once again abandoned. It was at that moment that Jack understood, but he still did not want to believe that his mother would leave them. He did not go to seek help anywhere, and with his brother, he groped his way back home. When his brother got tired, he carried him on his back. They saw the light of the house and ran toward it. In front of the door stood their mother. The two children were overjoyed, but their mother only showed them her ring. Without paying attention to their situation, Jack opened the mailbox and found a note still untouched. At that moment he understood everything. The next morning, Jack packed his things, woke his brother, and they left the house, because Jack knew that their mother would eventually abandon them again. He took his brother to a children's shelter. Jack did not hate his mother, but he had to take care of his brother.